Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. Here today, I'm going to be starting episode 3 of my Kingdom of Scotland series. Here today, we're going to be declaring war upon the Kingdom of England, and we're going to be having the Scottish-England War. We're going to have some freedom for Scotland here today. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here with notifications on, and let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, where you'd like me to expand and conquer. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, of course. That's what the button is there for. So, right, in today's episode, I plan to strike York and Nottingham. We currently have King Alexander here, soon to be the Great and the Conqueror. We have 2, 4, 6 units of Scottish Foot Knights, 4 units of Templar Crusader Knight. Whoa, we've actually got more, sorry. We've got 6 units, yeah, 3 units of Hospitaller, 3 units of Templar. We've also got some archers here and some Crusader cavalry. In the last episode, we managed to take Dublin and Wales. We had a battle against the Welsh. I currently have my brother-in-law here, Kenneth, as well, with 2, 4, 6, 8 units of regular sergeants with some Crusader cavalry. So at the moment, we've got a decent amount of forces. Unfortunately, my family tree is in a little bit of a precarious position. Alexander still hasn't had any children. He is married to a French princess. The French have been destroyed now as well, so they're no more. The last remnant of the ancient Charlemagne house, I imagine. I don't know what house it is technically. Clermont, maybe? I don't know exactly. Anyway, the last remaining French royal fled to Scotland and married the king. They've yet to have any children. Isabel, I need to marry off as well, but we're having some unlucky stuff in the noble department. Most of my nobles are married off. She was married to someone, but they didn't produce any children. Margaret and Kenneth are now married as well, 47 and 30 respectively. So we need to get my marriage stuff back on track. So I've artificially inflated my economy to allow for more military recruitment. As you can see here, we have 56k in the bank. However, we're currently in a negative deficit of 1,200. That is the amount of sort of military alliances and funds I've been able to gain externally. So, as you can see, diplomacy-wise, we have a military alliance with the Kingdom of Navarre. We have a military alliance with the Crown of Aragon, along with the Kingdom of Castile. We do have a defensive alliance with the Kingdom of Portugal. And however, they're not likely to increase that to a military. So in today's episode, we're going to be declaring war upon second strength England. It's going to be easier said than done. We've rocketed to 8th now with our army. So they're currently at war with these Norwegian pretenders. They have a defensive alliance with Castile, Flanders, and Holy Roman Empire. I didn't see that. I didn't see the Kingdom of Castile. Shit. Okay, this is going to be interesting, because I do have a military alliance with them. What I could do... Hang on a second. So Castile, I'm going to negotiate with Castile and send them a bit of cash. I only can give them 2,000. I'm going to demand 300. I'm going to glitch it, okay? Create a puppet. We'll switch that to offer, and then we'll get rid of that. Yep, good. As you see there, I've managed to game the AI to allow them to give them a small gift, which will in turn, doing that, should increase it a bit. Well, it will next turn, so maybe giving them a little cash might sort of sweeten the deal when I declare war upon them. But in saying that, we might just sort of bide past them. Flanders, Holy Roman Empire, then my allies. I don't know if I'm better off to straight up war deck them or try and go around. I'm going to have to think about this. I need to check out all the relations for everyone, that's the thing. Okay guys, I think what's best is I think I should try and get the I might try and join the side on the Norwegian pretenders, because even if I do war deck them, like look at this, look at the strength ranking, like the balance of power is mad. That is due to the Holy Roman Empire. We can't see them yet, but they've got countless vassals. They've even got some vassals in France still here. Yeah, Provence. These guys still stand with them. Does Burgundy? Burgundy was here somewhere. So, let's negotiate with the Norwegian pretenders. I will join your war against England. Hi. Perfect. What else can you do for me? Defensive? Nah. Maybe like a military or something? No. Give me a payment for it, because then what I could do... Rejected. That's not good. Hopefully we don't piss them off too much that we'll have to get them. Okay, they've accepted good. So now that that's happened, I might be able to negotiate with my allies. They're not really inclined to join a war against a Christian kingdom. Yeah. Yeah. So, the thing is, right, I can attack, yep. Will my allies join me? Probably. We've got really good relations with them. But are my allies strong enough to defeat the English? Now that we've declared war upon them, we've lost our trade with them. So, I think we need to sort of take the English out in sort of phases. But we'll see how we go. Regardless, let's push over the border then. Let's allow the king to go for York, I imagine. York probably has the larger garrison. Yep, by 2. So let's push up and take York. We're currently in spring, which is good. Winter is still far away. We can construct 2 pieces of siege equipment. We're going to try and take York and Nottingham in one quick lightning blitzkrieg attack. Nottingham as well. Let's start building some siege equipment. They could very much sally out against us. Out of my own curiosity, what's the likelihood of peace? High. Okay. I want to try and take some territory. So hang on a minute. Trading box is going to cost 4k. No, I'm going to keep that money for the time being. We'll give it 1 turn. Well, actually, probably can get a turn because we're going to have to probably occupy. We're going to have to break some down, but it's going to cost a repair. We're not going to be able to sack because they're Christian. Okay, these are just the things running through my head. I'd rather be safe with the 6k. Okay, cool. Right, let's end the turn and continue. The thing is, right, we might sort of take England out in phases. Oh, there's a large army there. We're moving my spy to the Calais border. The thing is, right, if... Peace? Really? Are you really that... Oh, okay. I was going to say, would you bend the knee to me, just out of curiosity? We might take it in phases. However, we could actually take York and Nottingham and maybe peace out. I'd rather take the entirety of England if I could. So maybe we'll take the settlements, we'll figure out if they want a peace. We'll take this, we'll figure out if they want a peace, because we can sort of take it in stages. There's no rush to sort of take their northern French territories until I'm ready. You know what I mean? Okay, so it doesn't look like they've sallied forth and hit me. Okay. So, population surplus in Caledonia. Awesome. Let's expand that. I'm not entirely sure what I want to go with here, to be honest. Potentially sanitation is something on my mind. We do have a small amount of sanitation here in... it's in Dublin, that's the problem. Right, I think we're better off to go with... City Square. Right, so we can get like taverns and shit from this. Okay, cool. So, let's move my agents around and see if they've moved any of their armies. So we've got our own spy here. I think on the coast here is probably not a bad shout, just in case they try and go for Wales or something. Okay, so let's move back up to the border here. So there doesn't seem to be anyone there. I think we should continue to stay here as well. Okay, so we're still hemorrhaging money quite a bit, which isn't good. Regardless, once we take these territories, we should be able to get a bit of cash. So, let's straight up take York. So what are we coming up against? John. I think that's an auto-resolve. I will play the Siege of London, regardless if there's an army inside or not. It's their capital, and I think I'm going to do it. Rather this one, 2,770. 1,730. I do know York historically is a good conquest for the Scots, but I'd rather prioritise London or potentially a naval invasion coming in. So we've got a couple of options here. We can straight up occupy, or we can loot and get 4,700, but we will lose some standing. We really need the money. That's the problem. Now, as you can see, the Pope is going to hate us here. So my Imperium has increased, but my papal failure has gone down. Public order up to -4 from Latin. The thing is, we're going after Christians, and the Pope hates us. There's nothing really we can overly do, to be honest. Let's try and repair where we can, but I don't want to spend too much cash. So, like, break that down, break that down. That's okay, we can use that. We can use that as well. Or we might be better off just to break it down, just to get the money to continue on the offensive. Okay, I can't actually move you out of Nottingham. No, I can't. Because we're not going to be favoured to win that one, but we do need reinforcements. I'm going to move you here to gain the replenishment. So even after you sieging, we're better off to go united as one anyway. After all, bloody that. Okay, well, regardless, I'll keep my spy here and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see everything else. As you can see, I managed to ally with most of Iberia. And it looks like they've got most of it under their control, which is good. So have we changed... they've shot them down to second. Now does anyone else want to join after a couple of our early wins? No, it just doesn't look likely. That's not good. Oh well. Regardless, or maybe I should fight this one. 2 spear, 2 plowmare, 5... 2, 4, 6... I'd rather just wait for reinforcements. We don't have that many good archers. Ah, that's a shame. Regardless, the king, Alexander's gone up in stats. That's a mercenary sort of thing, so we don't really want to go with that because we can't get mercs in this. I'd rather go with movement there. And my army's gone up as well. Cool. Morale is crucial, especially in auto-resolve, and getting better attacks also good. So, let's end the turn and continue and see how the English react while us taking their salt pile in Nottingham. That's quite funny. Okay, and looks like the English don't seem to be reacting. Faction destroyed. Bologna. Demolished these cities as well. Good. Good, we need that money. Okay, well, it does look like they're moving their agents over. And it doesn't look like they're actually constructing an army here either. Let's move you back. And let's move you further here. We might be able to catch them going over this crossing. Okay, so we're going to be able to take Nottingham this turn, which is good. So let's move Alexander, the king, in further. So it's going to give us an over-resounding auto-resolve. Excellent stuff. And let's do the same. Well, actually, we probably could occupy Nottingham now, because we don't particularly need that 3.3 now. Let's occupy Nottingham. And break that down. We don't need that. Repair that and repair the small castle. Okay, for my own curiosity, would the English sue for peace? They would. The English would sue for peace. If we could take the entire island, I would be happy. Yeah, I need some more line of sight here. Because I wouldn't be surprised if they're like sailing up behind us or some fucking bullshit. Right, I think we should start the siege of London. So let's push down to London itself. And let's start a siege. Continue on with the initiative where we can. So we can actually probably continue to break down some of this. But I wouldn't mind like getting a... it's going to cost too much here. Wine required. Spirit maker. Spirits maker. Okay. Let's go with this probably. I think it's probably our best bet. Sanitation we're going to need here in this territory as well. But going with the city square is not a bad shout. The problem is now our financial situation, if it gets even worse. I wouldn't mind getting some more reinforcements though. To be honest, like, we kind of need it. How many turns is it going to take? Another 3 more would be really good for us. My Imperium is actually increased as well. So I think we'll just continue to break down what we've got here and make some profits. Once we have the entire region opened up to... Oh, we can finally get trade. Oh, thank the gods. Oh, I think what it was is there wasn't a land route established or something. I don't know. But we finally have trade. Oh, that has been a pain for me for so long. Good. We can finally get trade with my Iberian brothers. That was one of our main things to go to war with the English. Oh, look at this. We're going to get massively back on track here now. Oh, we're going to be able to open up trade to the world. Awesome. I'm nearly tempted. Will you join my war against England for trade? That's what I want to know. Low. Okay. I think who likes me the most out of everyone here? It was probably them. Yeah, okay. Regardless, Aragon, trade, please. for about 1,000. That'll do. Look at this. We have shrewd transfer negotiations here. Look at this. We are just opening up the Scottish economy. Excellent stuff. Okay, so who else wants? Pisa wants some. Ah, Pisa, you beautiful bastard. Ah, defensive alliance. How many territories do they have? 2. I don't see why not. Why not defensive ally up with them? No, I'd prefer military, but defensive will be just fine. A little payment would be perfect as well. Good! The Papal States, we can't get trade with them. Sicily would like trade. Oh, awesome. County of Provence will give me trade. Oh, no, they won't. Wow, really? I wonder if some of the sultanates and stuff want to give me trade. There was one more there, but I doubt it. Yeah, it was the Almohad Caliphate. No. So, that is massively shot up our economy, you'd think. Okay, it's only by about 1,000. But once tariffs start getting a lot higher, and we also can export other resources once we get like the salt down here properly in Nottingham as well. That's going to be massive for us. But we fixed our deficit here for the time being. So I'm tempted to get another army. So we can get another army. We're good, we can. So let's get one up in Scotland. Let's go with Neil Governor. Let's go with Andrew then. Get Andrew to get another army. The more we can get, the better. So let's go with 2, then just some cavalry probably. We really just need soldiers more than anything. Try and get this army down here as quickly as possible. The English are going to react within 4 turns, I would imagine. So we've got to kind of keep it like that. Okay, cool. Let's chuck a quick save on top of that. Holy shit. Actually, I might do a hard save. Hang on. Okay, good. It takes a little bit of time to hard save sometimes, so I might as well just cut that out. And then I guess we'll just chuck a couple more here as well. Highlanders can get recruited in 1 turn though, can't they? That might be more beneficial for me. Just spam a bunch of Highlanders down here to fill the recruits. Look, we seem to have time on our side. So we might as well use it. You know what I mean? Like, for the small amount. Okay, so we need to keep my spy here. Let's have the Siege of London. If no army comes up, it hits this, or there's no sort of others. So this is, so Kenneth's a general, but he was a governor early on, so we need to start going down with campaign movement and stuff. That's why he was sort of on the right-hand side of the tree. So there has been a rebellion in Nottingham. Oh! And a full stack of English have disembarked in Colchester. Okay. We have a couple of options here. We could take London. We could stop and then push it for Colchester. Okay, so I honestly don't know where that full stack came from, actually. Okay, so faction destroyed, Norwegian pretenders. Okay, so it's currently winter. So, let's move my... who can we move up here? We need to see if there's anything else over there. Like reinforcing. Okay. So, what is this? This is a full stack of them. What am I best to do? Now, I would like to attack straight up. But, they can they get there? If they leave it? I think we're better off going for London. And, yeah, so hang on. We need to get rid of that. That's fine. That's not going to cause too many problems. We've got a secondary army coming up here. So I was talking about how much time we have. And we don't actually have a too crazy amount. Okay, well, if anyone else wants to trade, I'm going to try and get that. We'll do that for now. Okay, I'm just sort of trying to think what I should do here. Because I did say that I want to play the Siege of London, regardless of if there's an army in there or not. Now, the thing is, right, you're always better off to auto-resolve a battle like this. Arrow towers are basically like machine guns in this game. I've said it countless times. So, regardless of how well we play this, we will lose more in this siege than what we would auto-resolve. So from a mathematical and just sort of like statistical standpoint, you should auto-resolve. However, at the end of the day, Total War's all about fun. You want to have fun in this series. You don't want to sort of min-max everything and spam a bunch of just trash and not have fun. You know what I mean? Like, you could easily do that. But, in saying that, there is a full stack of English here that are probably going to hit us or attack us. So, are we better off playing that in this episode or in the next? I don't know. That's sort of the conundrum I'm having. Look, you know what? Let's have the Siege of London. Let's do it. I want to have a siege. We haven't had a siege in this Scottish campaign just yet, because I personally actually prefer land battles, but we haven't had a siege, and it's the English capital. So, let's do it. Let's storm London Bridge. So, we've got 1 unit of our battery. Well, we've really got 2 battering rams, 4 ladders. We have 2, 4, 6 units of Scottish footmen, 6 units of Templar Crusaders, 3 units of archers, cavalry. We're coming up against only 2 spearmen, 2 billmen, and 5 English longbowmen. Let's fight this one on the battlefield here today and take the English capital. Freedom for Scotland! For Scotland, I don't know, that's my Scottish accent. I probably can do a better one. I've definitely done a better one. I sound like more of a constipated Scot, to be honest. Iron Brew got me last night. Or a pirate. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, guys. Welcome to the battle map. Welcome to the Siege of London. Let's start the deployment. Okay, so to take the English capital is the Thames here, of course. We need to bypass some of their towers. So what's our best bet here? We could go over London Bridge itself. That'd be cool. Can we deploy over there? Just for my own curiosity. No, we can't. But reinforcements could if they wanted to. Regardless, here's London. A sort of poor and sleepy town for the time being. Soon to be the trading hub of the new Scottish Empire. So, we need to take how many victory points? We need to take this one and this one. We want to push over with the least amount of siege towers. So here's not a bad shout. We can push straight up through the guts there. And push for that one as well. Rather than going from this side. So it's 1. But then we need a battering ram in regardless. Probably here. Okay. So let's allow my Crusaders to go straighten up over the walls. I know it's kind of unrealistic that these Templar Knights have been tasked by sacking Christian towns, York, Nottingham, and now London. But let's say they knew. They knew within 200 years the church will be split. 300 years? I think it's about that. The church will be split by Henry. We're doing them a favour. We're stopping the Protestants splitting from the church. It was the Illuminati or something. We found the secret conspiracy. Right, so let's push for this side. We could even, like, have a battering ram go here and just completely sort of distract some units over here and not actually push for it. That could be a good idea. So we really should try and go for this side and get in. So we'll chuck another 2 units here, but the majority of my army, I want them to push through this side. The thing is, right, flanking is going to be key, and also trying to reduce our casualties as best we can. We want to try and get up and around on some people, but also we don't want to get bottlenecked, because trying to push through points like gateways is difficult. Okay, so let's start the deployment and quickly pause and give out the order. So you push for this side, you push for that side, you go for this, you go for something like this. Battering rams, Make sure you lock to the gates. I'll move my archers up to more favourable positions to try and drag some of the arrow fire away from my infantry charging. Okay, and we'll pull you higher up like this as well. Okay, men, move out. Right, so we've got 2,414 Scotsmen against their 1,520. So, they have actually put some more on the other side there. So we've just missed their English cavalrymen, which is kind of shit. But regardless, this is what we're coming up against. Some of their billmen here. Very much a similar army build to the Welsh, of course. So here are some English spearmen. The three lions roaring in defiance against our one. So we're moving up my archers here into a better position. My Templar Knights are holding their shields up and high. We're going to allow the more experienced troops to push forward while our Scottish nobles hold back. How are we pressuring on this other side? Good, we're slowly but surely making some decent ground. We'll move you guys up to a better position here. My archers, not really. I guess you sort of target this. And we might even switch, because here you're better off actually hitting that, and that's a standard shot. Okay, you over here. There doesn't seem to be anything here even, by the look of it. Okay, well, my Hospitaller battering ram is making its way up. Okay, while my Templar Knights on the ladders are moving up as well. Hospitallers on the right, and then more Templar Knights on the left. Alright, man. Move up. Let's try and go for their cavalry, actually. Let's go. Oh, you're a heavy shot. Good. I switched with some of them. Okay, so we'll switch back and probably their medium, light. Just go for that then. Switch back to heavy. Okay, you're actually not even hitting anyone, so you switch back to standard and go for this. Okay, so we've already lost 70 men without even doing anything, just due to arrow fire. I would imagine if we auto-resolve this, we'd probably lose about 400 or 500. If we lose excess of that, there's not really too much we can even do about it. It's just you're far better off auto-resolving settlements if you can. If you've got decent melee defense, morale, and all the above. That's why in Total War Attila sometimes there's still that exploit where you can basically go around auto-resolving. I haven't tried it in this, so basically what you need to do is to try and not play any battle. What you need to do is you need to have men with decent morale, firstly. They also have a melee defense, so you could really spam out if you find a unit like that, full stacks, and just sort of take over the map as quick as you can. Okay, so let's try and push into this as well. Heavy shot here. You can push into that fine. That exploit's been abound for quite a while. So that's been broken down here now. We might even be able to take that point quite easily. My ram... Oh, good. My ladders are nearly here as well. Oh, thank God. I always say thank the gods because I often play as pagan people. It's just a slip of the tongue. Thank Jesus Christ! Alright, so we're up on the walls here now. And we're going to be able to secure some victory points, which is good. So you go straight up the duff. Right, you go this way. That is nearly gone. Thank God. Let's go straight up the duff. Right, okay. Right, let's push for them. We want to try and get that as well. You push for this. You push for that. I want you to try and go for the town square if you can. Okay, continue to pepper them. If they hit us flat-footed, we're going to have a problem. I'm nearly tempted to send a unit up this way, because by the time that breaks, it's going to be a while. Okay, and that battering ram's still going down as well. Okay, so we're going to be able to make some progress here. And we're going to be able to push for them. Okay, have a crack at hitting those archers. We've got some more men in reserve. Let's pull them up. And we've got our own cavalry. Yeah, we want to sort of avoid getting choked. Go on, longbowman, get a good shot off. That's alright, skirmishing. Okay, so now we're fighting uphill against them, which isn't exactly what I wanted, but we should be able to make quick work of them. Okay, they're chasing me around like fools. I'm not going to encourage that anymore. Push for this. So how many have we lost now? We've already lost 300, and we haven't made significant progression anyway. We still haven't even got some of the gateways down yet. Still far off. Because look at this, there's nothing you can do. You're just copying arrow fire left, right, and center. So we were definitely better off to auto-resolve this one. But hey, we haven't had a siege against the English, and we probably weren't going to anytime soon either. Okay, let's try and push here. I guess you should try and put your back like this, and you're better off nearly going with a fortified stance. So we're fighting uphill against these bowmen who have short swords. It's just a nightmare. You can't really do too much. Alright, fall into this. We're going to have to flank with these other guys. And we still haven't taken down the gate yet. Still shooting up and over the top. Okay, so we're taking this now. I'm going to switch to that. Oh, gateway's been destroyed and it's over here. But these guys are nearly broken by the end of it anyway. And they will break. I'm pushing them in even though they've already broken basically. Okay, this has been taken, which is good. Now you need to push in through this or even go straight for the town square. Okay. You guys should really flank, if I'm being honest. Because we're going to be able to get to this point. We need to save these guys from battling it out. Okay, they've come back in now. Okay. So, yeah, go swing the other way. You're actually far better off doing that. Okay, you're better off going up to here. And then coming like down and around on this once we've taken this. But even just sitting here trying to hold this point, we're just copying arrow fire. Okay, I could swing cavalry in. Yeah, I probably should do that. Because that would speed things up quite significantly. Okay, so that point is now ours, so break that formation and swing. You can head down this way a bit further. And you can head for this. You going that way? Yep, sometimes the pathfinding's a bit shit. Right, push here. And hold for that. Okay, I don't know how well these guys are going to go headstrong fighting uphill against pole arms. Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a fight regardless. Push for it, men! We must have some sort of hill buff. Because we're Highlanders. Just look at this, man. We're just getting absolutely trashed. We've lost about 500. It's just arrow towers, man. They just absolutely trash you. Come on, cut them down to size, please. Yeah, there we go. There we go, you motherfucker! There goes fucking Blue Bruce. Oh, good. Good. Right. Let's push around the back there. Let's push for this. My cavalry is making this way here. They're slowly but surely coming in. Okay, that's now broken, which is good. How well are those guys even pushing? Alright, break away. Oh, you go through this. Continue to fire into that. Okay, that's now been stopped. Good. You can swing down and around. Push into that. Push into this. We'll get some good charges off. My cavalry's nearly here now. So let's go here. Let's get one unit to double back around against their archers. This side, please. Look at this, man. There's just arrow tie off fucking every... Oh. Arrow fire fucking everywhere. Alright, let's swing these guys around the back there. They're gonna break. Good, let's get a good cavalry charge with my... these just are cavalry. I don't know if they're hospitallers, but they're crusaders regardless. Good. They're gonna break now officially, those archers. They're gone. Okay, so what's happening here now? Right, so there's some spearmen and stuff here. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move cavalry and such just to sort of save us a bit of pain here. Okay, that's now gone, which is good. You push for this. Try and send some of these boys down here to free up some room. Yeah, just fighting uphill like this is just a fucking nightmare. But still very cool. The English banner still blowing in the wind. While our brave Scots are still trying to push up the hill. Our Crusaders have flanked quite effectively. And my archers here have nearly been decimated, to be honest. So, they've done their job and task, like I said, of trying to make sure they draw the fire away from infantry. You got to give that to them. Okay, so can I somehow get around that? No. Oh God, even like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth sitting guys there, honestly. Like, really. I thought, oh, Simpzy, you might as well just fucking take out those arrow towers because they're fucking peppering you. Nah, fuck that. You're better off, you're way better off actually trying to flank. Get cavalry up and around here. Okay, that's gone now. Good. Now swing everyone down here. Hit the flank on this. Oh, are they going to be able to get around there? They might be able to. It's their general unit. I'm surprised their general unit's a spear unit. Philip there. Let's charge. Good. Cut them to pieces. They should be fighting in a last stand now. Look at this coffin spluttering, exploding. Their spearmen are about to go into a mass rout. Come on, brave Templars. Push for it. There we go. That was a good one there. Okay, right. I'm getting too carried away here. That's there. That's the problem. Right. Okay. So let's get you guys here. You might as well just go there, can't you? Like, you might as well just try and go here. You can swing around there quite cutely. You can't really there though. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting around that. Or maybe. Yeah. Then try and push there if you can. Oh, you might be able to. Yeah, go something like this. Oh, we are somehow bypassing them with that pathfinding there. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, well, what's going to happen here now is they're going to go into a full rout once I charge against their billmen. Crusaders! Charge! Okay. Let's try again. And try and get some proper swordsmen behind there as well. Arrow towers have been destroyed. We've got that going for us. I wonder if the billmen are going to hold. There we go. We're kicking a lot of them. Right, so... Oh, it's only 7 seconds remaining now anyway. They're fighting to the death, which is good. Their general unit is no more. Victory! We have victory! And now we're just smashing the general unit. Come on. There we go. Side swipe right through the kidneys. Fantastic! Oh my god. That was... He just got de-fucking bowed. Right, a close battle, supposedly. So after that, Alex deployed 2,414. He lost 830. Now, a good comparison would be to see how many men we lost at York. I don't think it was 830. I think it was more sort of along the lines of 600, 500. But, yeah. So let's have a look at Alexander's force. Our Scottish foot knights didn't do amazing, but it was really the Hospitaller and Templars. 183, 142, 234. Archers didn't do amazing. The cavalry did when I gave them the task. So that has severely weakened our men. We are now weak to an attack from the English, especially since they popped up out of nowhere on the coast of East Anglia there. They could do the same. So longbowmen, 189, 105, so we can round that to about 300 kills there. 50, yeah. Just looking at rough numbers and just rounding them off there. They got about 400 kills alone to arrow fire. That's just it's just insane. Like, why would you fight this battle if you didn't want it just for fun? You know what I mean? I know you guys would want to see the Siege of London. That's why I did it. I thought it'd be fun. It was. But, like, if you're like struggling, like, imagine if we only had half our army for some reason. We're all, like, struggling. You'd auto resolve it. You just would. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. Alexander has smashed the English garrison. So we didn't lose the entirety of anyone, which is good. And we're going to occupy straight up with the replenishment. Okay, so we'll repair where we can, but we'll mostly break down as well. And really just trying to continue our conquest initiative. Let's chuck a quick save on that. And let's see if my spies can do anything. No, not overly here. I want to try and repair the castle itself, because that's quite important. And we've got some more reinforcements coming down soon. Okay, I think I'll end the turn and continue. We can assign a new provincial governor in Anglia. I wish I could sort of see these guys, because I want to see if they're married. Roy David De Gea. Been playing a lot of football games recently. Entrepreneur. Let's let David in. Plus 10 wealth. Yeah, supply. Yeah, that's it. David in. Davo. Right, let's go with wealth there. And let's cross our fingers and hope we can marry her off. Oh, yes! David is going to be my new brother-in-law. 31 as well. Oh, he's not that good of a commander. Okay, I was kind of hoping he was. That's a shame. Regardless, let's chuck a quick save. We really need to secure my line, because at the moment, if Alexander dies, we're probably going to be thrown into a regency. So, let's see how the English react. Okay. The English react to us taking London. So, we've been attacked here now by Flanders. Brant, England. Let's accept. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Well, what we don't want is a full stack pushing over the channel, but you never know. We'll soon find out. I don't think Flanders are that strong, to be honest. Regardless, in one more turn, we're going to have a decent army up in Scotland, and Nottingham should have a good army. We can get rid of that rebel army. But I'm just going to have to sort of see what else they do, because there's got to be more English army somewhere. But if not, we're going to have a battle for Colchester in the next episode. Okay, so what's happened here now? Balance of power, war with Scotland and Flanders, non-aggression pact broke, raiding in Mercia. Okay, these guys are causing still a bit of a problem. So we're still demolishing some of these buildings. I might dive back into my construction, because we might still be able to do some while maintaining a decent army. Would they sue for peace? No, they wouldn't. I'm just curious. So, only at war with Scotland, but they're at war there. Okay, I can set a co-war target on Flanders. Yeah, they've only got one region. I'm going to try and get some more trade where we can as well. And that should be increasing as well, so slowly. Yeah, so with only a couple turns, it's gone up by 300. I might have had another trade partner in there, I can't remember. Okay, well, regardless, guys. Oh, there's a army there. Okay. I can't seem to see anyone. So let's move you here. And let's move you here. We're going to be able to actually see what's in this army. Oh, wow. So they've got some proper foot knights. Okay. That's definitely something not to be trifled with. Oh, was that successful? No fucking way. Ah! We've managed to kill their general at Colchester. Oh, wow. That's good. I didn't specifically see what rank he was, but that's not bad. Holy crap. Good on you, Gilbert. You beautiful bastard. Regardless, I think we're going to end the video here. Thanks for watching episode 3 of the Kingdom of Scotland Let's Play on the 1212 AD mod for Total War Attila. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more of this campaign on the channel. We're going to go after the English in Colchester in the next episode, and it should be a good fight. We've got a decent amount of men. We also need to construct and repair this torn English land. And then, I think I'll probably sue for peace against the English. We'll bide our time, wait, build up a strong, united kingdom. And then we'll push against them in Franconia and Aquitaine and stuff. So, the main objective of this series still is to get rid of England. Once we take them out here, we'll push into France and take them out. And then, I think it's time for a Scottish crusade. And potentially push into Cairo, take Egypt, and then take the holy city of Jerusalem. But until then, thanks for watching. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.